Welcome back, golfers. This is Craig with Single Length School, and in this video, we're going to take a look and review the ProWithLin putting mat. Let's get started. If you're new to the channel or have not yet done so, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the notifications bell right beside it, and don't forget, go check out our social media pages. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and you can go check out the website singlelengthschool.com for more tips, for lessons, and a whole bunch more. Now, when it comes to your golf game, one of the best ways to improve your golf game is to get better on the greens and putt better and lower those strokes on the greens. Now, there's lots of training aids out there to help you with your putting. There's mirrors, there's gates, there's all kinds of different things. But for me, when it comes down to getting better at putting, I really want to be hitting putts and getting some feel and getting some feedback. So I'd like to use putting mats a lot, especially in the off season. During the winters here in Pittsburgh, there's not a lot of opportunities to get outside and really work on my putting stroke. So the guys at ProWithLin, which is an up and coming company creating a whole bunch of different golf products. I did a review a couple weeks back on their hitting mats, which are absolutely amazing, and I'm still using with my Earnest Sports ES Tour Plus simulator in the Edition, or my swing broom. But they've also just come out with a new putting mat, and I'm gonna pop it up here for you, show you what it looks like. And this type of putting mat is becoming more and more popular. There's a company out there called Perfect Practice. They have a very similar putting mat to what you see here, and their putting mats range from 8 feet to 6 feet to an XL, which is a 15.5-foot mat. And I've done a review on the Perfect Practice 15.5-foot mat, and I'm actually going to put that link to that video up here in the corner for you guys to take a look at if you want to. But the company at ProWithLin said, hey, would you be willing to check out our putting mat and give your honest feedback? And I did. So the first thing I want you guys to know about the ProWithLin versus the Perfect Practice putting mat is the cost. They're both available on Amazon, and the ProWithLin mat, I'm actually linking down in the description. It's going to have my Amazon Associates link, so anytime one of you guys purchase this mat, I'm going to get a little bit of a kickback, but the ProWithLin mat is linked down below. This mat comes in at $90 US. So $89.99 on Amazon, you can get the ProWithLin putting mat. On the other hand, the Perfect Practice putting mat, for the same 8-foot mat, you're gonna pay $170 on Amazon. If you wanna upgrade and go to the XL, the 15.5-foot that I linked up here just a few moments ago, that's gonna run you about $200. So right off the bat, there's a huge, huge price difference. Almost half the cost for the ProWithLin mat. Let's take a look at the quality, because a lot of the features are the same. I'm gonna start with the ball return and the ball catch. Both companies, they make it out of wood, has a great track. The ball actually rolls down to the mat pretty well. You don't have to walk very far to get your ball. So they're one and the same. There's not much difference there. In terms of the actual putting mat itself, the fabric and the feel of both mats, doesn't matter if it's Perfect Practice or ProWithLin, are very, very similar. I honestly cannot tell you that there's a difference other than the color. The Perfect Practice mat is a little more vibrant green. The ProWithLin is kind of, I don't want to say a little more dull green, but there's a color difference. But the biggest thing we want to take a look at is the performance of the putting mat itself. What kind of roll do you get? Does it roll true? Does it roll fast? And both mats, I'll be honest, absolutely the same type of roll. I think they're the same fabric. I think they're the same makeup. And I get the same performance out of both of them. The other thing both mats do offer is a larger cup and a smaller cup. So on the left side, you have your regulation size cup that you can practice your 2 foot, 4 foot, 6 foot, 8 foot putts, and both mats mark out those distances. And then the right cup is a smaller cup, about half the size, a 2-inch cup, for you to really dial in hitting that target. And at the end of the day, is there any difference between these mats that would make me choose one over the other aside from price? No, not at all. In fact, trying to be budget friendly and think about what's best for me and keeping some money in my pocket, honestly, I'm going to go with the ProWithLin mat, and it has nothing to do with them sending it out to me. Perfect Practice, I got the mats as well. The price is always a big point for me when it comes to buying training aids or buying clubs or different products. So the fact that the ProWithLin mat comes in at half the cost of the Perfect Practice mat, that's a huge factor for me. That's why I would lean towards the ProWithLin mat over the Perfect Practice. Now, what options does Perfect Practice have that would make me go that way over the ProWithLin mat? They have the longer mat. They have the XL mat that's 15.5 feet, almost 16 feet, so double the length. So I can really work on longer putts on that XL mat. But at the end of the day, is it worth the extra $120? Probably not, especially when it's most likely going to be used during the winter months or when it's rainy and you just need to dial in some putts and work on your stroke. The ProWithLin mat's going to be perfect for that. So, as I said before, the ProWithLin mat, I've got linked down to their Amazon page, to the product page, down in the description of this video. I hope this review helps you guys decide what's going to be best for you, especially going into the winter months. What putting mats are going to help really dial in your putting stroke and your putting game. So, and as always, I got to mention, make sure I thank all the companies that support the channel. 724 Golf with the Apparel, Earnest Sports with the ES Tour Plus, my simulation setup, and True Score Golf, a new company that's coming on as a partner, and we're going to be doing some cool things with True Score Golf, and I will tell you more as we kind of finalize everything with them. But I can tell you that I will be working with True Score Golf as well, and we'll have some discounts and some different things for you guys through True Score Golf and some supplement type of things. And everybody else, all the other companies are listed down in the description. So are the companies I just mentioned. You can check out their websites. But as always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. We're always trying to golf smarter, not harder here at Single Length School, and make the game easier to get better at. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the review. Go pick yourself up a ProWithLin putting mat. Improve that putting this winter. Don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the notifications bell right beside it so you know when we launch a new video. And if you're going to get yourself one of these putting mats, give me a big thumbs up down there and like this video. Until then, everyone, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the fairways.